Chapter 194 Inventions and Technology. When Kanischa, because of his literary zeal, was thus elevated to over the stars by the people, he really began to contemplate what he should invent next, whereby he could increase his respect and founded worshipping by the people. He had a very inventive mind and was full of learned wisdom from compiling the 2 books. Therefore, it was easy for him to produce all kinds of things and invent all kinds of arts. And in the course of a few years, Hanoch bristled of inventions and arts of all kinds. For the zeal of the king inspired all the people. Everybody thought only to invent something, and then lay such a new invention at the king's feet. Machines of every conceivable type, of which the later posterity, still today, has no concept of, were contrived in Hanoch as well as in the other cities. Thus, particularly pulling, driving, throwing, pressure and lifting machines of such magnitude were produced, by which things were accomplished of which the present world has absolutely no idea. And it is also better that they do not know any of it. So they had catapults, with which they could hurl weights of 1,000 quintals. 1 Austrian quintal equals 100 kilograms. With the most terrible force over miles. 1 German mile equals 7.42 kilometers. Whereby, of course, the invention of bonded electricity played the main role, which they understood to intensify to such an extent that they were able to truly achieve terrible things. They also invented the powder and firearms, parchment and paper. Also, the force of steam was known to them, and they knew how to utilize it in many ways. In short, everything whatever the contemporary world possesses in inventions and the arts. Hanoch and the other cities were a full, hard-working 1,000 years ahead of, and this in a very short time. Thus the field of optics also does not belong to the present time only. In Hanoch, they understood to construct large viewing tools. They also understood to utilize aerostatics, the science of states of equilibrium of the atmospheric air, much better than now. Music was highly cultured, but that was common already during the times of Lamech. One could not make Kanischa happier than with a new invention. Therefore it rained in Hanoch daily of new inventions and improvements of already existing inventions. Thus also the visual arts were very cultivated, and so Hanoch soon looked like an immense enchanted palace, and Kinka viewed himself almost as a god, to which his still living father contributed the most. And Kinka said by the moment, if we had honoured God in his inscrutable being, we would still be standing on the first step of education. However, since we honour him in his works, we are already now almost God's equal, for we too are creators, and this of a nobler nature. But what further? The following will show.